It's Kipeto time all over again. So we hit the road using the Konabaridi to Kajiado route. It's a bit of an off-road, dusty, dirty, but we finally did make it to Champagne Park, the venue for the Champagne Park 4x4 challenge. And before you wonder what type of music we're listening to, well, just let's say that one of my boys is up in his feelings. He was dumped, and yeah, he's very emotional at this point in time. That's as much as I can say about that. Anyway, we tried to get here as early as we could, and the event had just started as we walked in. So we quickly walked straight to the first course, where we found Sally and Timo, the team of a K9 and the owner, in a Discovery 1, struggling to get through the first section. The Spider was next, and despite its 6.5 litre Chevy engine, they had to settle with looking for an alternative route out, as the driver had to get out of this, what we call a hellhole. Up next was Riaz, one of the most synonymous names in the 4x4 challenge, and he was going in with a stock 80 series. Let's just say bringing a butter knife to a gunfight. But anyway, the stock 80 series broke its front differential and unfortunately had to bow out of the competition. For those who might know Riaz better, he has been the man to beat most of the time, but unfortunately the vehicle did not allow him to participate or go much further than this. Brave Performance were next as they jumped into the heat of things. Unfortunately, they were using Colin McRae's advice of when in doubt, flat out. And that landed him straight into the murky waters, and that was the end of that section for them. However, they did continue to finish the event. Team Carzone were next on the set, and they were there to set the record straight. They redeemed the name of the mighty 80 series, and despite the problems with the turning radius of the 80 series, they are the only vehicle that actually made it through this particular stage. Many attempted to replicate what Team Carzone had done. I mean, that triumphant attempt was nothing but a burst of glory. But unfortunately, as we can see, Pradam really tried, and yeah, as you can see, he landed on the side. It was a bit too heavy on the throttle, but all in all, congratulations to him. He did a brilliant attempt, and I think at this point in time it would be nice for us to just mention that neither the driver nor the co-driver were hurt during this incident. All precautions were taken into place to try and secure the driver and the vehicle. The vehicle was then loaded and brought back to Nairobi. Unfortunately, that was the end of the competition for them. Now the next challenge appeared to be a walk in the park for this bike, as you can see. Literally just cruising like a Sunday morning drive. The well-prepared ATCs went through the next stage with the simplest of ease. Timo, the driver of this particular discovery, and Sally, the four-legged companion, enjoyed an easy Sunday morning drive as they made it through this particular section of the day. The difference in approach showed that some people were just jumping into things while others were actually being a bit cautious, thinking about how they're going to make it out, and had a calculated move. Team Betika in this particular Jeep were coming up for the first time. They've never been here before, never driven through any of these sections, and the vehicle was actually experiencing this for the first time. This is the same way it was. I actually call it a stock vehicle, but if you look at the suspension, it's a bit different from what a stock vehicle would have. But they actually had a few challenges, but as you can hear the drive shafts making a bit of noise there. But all in all, beautiful attempt. They at least finished the event. That was a brilliant performance from them. The sticky mud made it extremely difficult for most of them to get through this particular stage, and even the well-prepared vehicles, as you can see, could not make it through this particular stage. Even the Unimog couldn't make it. I mean, this was one stage that not many made it through, but let's wait and see if anybody will actually get through this particular stage. Woo! The crowd favorite Team Carzone. These were the guys to beat, and as you can see, they made it through this particular section. They made it through the earlier section that none of the drivers made through. So ideally, you just can fill in the blanks and know who actually won this event at the end. Congratulations to Team Carzone, all the Americans who came all the way from Meru to come and support the Mafuko team, Team Silver Spread, and Team Chonga Chonga. Congratulations to all the guys who came through. Let's do this. Let's meet next time. The next event is in November. We'll be meeting same place, same time. Remember, it's a 2-day event. Saturday is a camping day. We just come over, camp, learn how to use your 4x4. There's a tuition for 4x4 drivers and with their vehicles. And Sunday is the main event, so we'll be having ourselves a brilliant party the night before. So come on down, let's enjoy it. Keep checking out the Champagne Park 4x4 challenge page. Better still, check out my social media handles at It's Solo on Instagram, at It's Solo on YouTube, and at It's Solo on Twitter for more details on when the next event is going to be. From me right now, it's adios. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. Let's see if the next event will be just as good.